Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hope everyone had a happy and safe Halloween. Unfortunately, it's over now. Went by very quickly. Original intention for today was to do a remake video comparing some of my favorite remakes to the original film. However, after going through my collection, I realized that was just going to be a lot bigger task than I anticipated. I decided to film the video actually, and would have went 20 minutes plus. So I know no one wants to sit there that long listening to me talk. So I figured I'd switch it up. So instead I'm going to do some of my favorite sequels. Basically, the only rule I made was that they had to have at least 3 sequels in the series. Original films aren't included, so for example, the original Halloween could not be an option. It has to be my favorite sequel. First off though, I got around to watching this morning. I picked this up yesterday, Night of the Demons remake. Thought it was great, definitely worth checking out. I love the original Night of the Demons, and I think this did a fantastic job sticking to the original story. Of course it was different in a lot of ways, but it was definitely a good modernized version of it. Great Halloween atmosphere. This will be a movie that I definitely watch each year around Halloween time. But getting into the sequels now. My favorite Halloween sequel, Halloween 4. I just think it has the Halloween atmosphere down. I love that it's the return of Michael Myers. After Halloween 3, it was like a big break in between. Halloween 2 and Halloween 4, and it was great to see him back. I love the mask in this one. I love the characters in this one. I just think it's great. As I said, I love it all around. And you gotta love the character of Ted Hollister. If you guys don't know who Ted Hollister is, you haven't watched this movie enough. Friday the 13th, Part 3, my favorite in the series. Jason gets his mask in this one. It's just a downright good slasher film. Don't get me wrong, I love Part 2. I also love Part 6. But Part 3, I don't know. It's just always been something about it that is my favorite. I love Jason's look in it. I love, as I said, that he gets the mask in this one. He's got the overall look, and also like the ending to this one. That's one of my favorite sequels ever. Hellbound, Hellraiser 2. Absolutely love this movie. It's one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I almost pretty much prefer it to the original anyway, so this would definitely be my top pick. I've always loved this movie. I love the setting. I love how it takes place in the labyrinth, and just absolutely everything about this is amazing. I love the music. I love the story, even though it really doesn't make too much sense. But with that being said, definitely one of my favorite sequels. Next, I picked Psycho 2. It was a close between Psycho 2 and Psycho 3, but I don't know. It's closest to the original, I guess, and kind of had to pick one. I'm not really a huge fan of the Psycho sequels. I love Alfred Hitchcock's original. The sequels have never been anything too great, but if I had to pick one, I'd go with Psycho 2. Phantasm 2, always been one of my favorites. Used to be, my preferred movie in the series, even compared to the original. But as I've gotten older, the original is the best film in the series, I have to say. However, as I said, this does a very good job of continuing the story. It's a great sequel. Very, very memorable scenes in this. As you see my little picture, my avatar on YouTube, it's actually from this movie of the guy at the morgue with the ball in his mouth. So, really, really like this. Next up, my favorite vampire series, Subspecies. This is Bloodlust, Subspecies 3. Just love this movie all around. Fantastic atmosphere. And it's just always been my favorite one. I just really, really like it. Next up, Puppet Master 2. I love the whole idea of Andre Toulon being the giant puppet. I think that's great. I think it has a great ending. The introduction of Torch, which is one of my favorite puppets. So, Puppet Master 2 has it all. I really love the first 3 films in the series, and I really love Puppet Master Axis of Evil, the newest film that just came out. So, those really narrowed it down for me between 2, 3, and Axis of Evil, but gotta go with Puppet Master 2. Next up, Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. I'll probably get a lot of crap for this. A lot of people really don't like this sequel, but I've always loved it. I think it's a really great storyline. A lot of people say, it goes against some of the rules of the series, but I think it's great. I think it's fantastic that Freddy's, getting in through Jacob's dreams, the baby's dreams, and I just think it's a fantastic idea. I absolutely love the kill scenes in this movie. I mean, come on, feeding the girl, that scene is just amazing to me. Greta, I believe her name is. And he's just basically feeding her intestines to her, which you don't really get to see in this version. It's in the uncut version that's more clear, and he just basically feeds it to death. And that scene when Alice opens up the fridge and Greta's right there and her cheeks are all huge. Oh man, it's just one of those images that sticks with you. Absolutely love this movie. The Howling 6 for me. Another odd choice, I'm sure. The Freaks. Something about it, about traveling carnivals that are kind of creepy to me and eerie. So that one takes it for me. Damien Omen 2, just because it's probably closest to the original. You know, not much else to say about it. Haven't really watched it in a long time, but I just always remember that this was my favorite sequel in the series. Prom Night 3, The Last Kiss, is cheesy. It continues the Mary Lou storyline. It's, you know, a high school style movie, so gotta go with that one. You know, the sequels aren't too great in this series. The original is best, definitely, but as I said, if I had to pick a sequel, it's gotta be Prom Night 3, The Last Kiss. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, you know, once again, directed by Tobe Hooper. Absolutely love it. Growing up, my favorite sequel was actually Leatherface at Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, but I've come to appreciate this one even more, even though it's sort of a mess, doesn't really know where it's going. I like the atmosphere, I like the underground lair and all that, and some good jump scenes in this movie as well. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 takes it. And finally, my favorite Saw movie in the series, Saw 3. I think it has the best storyline overall. The whole, you know, car accident, the child being hit storyline. You got the frozen girl. You got the guy with the neck twister. The judge and the pig's blood. It's just very gruesome, as all the Saw films are. Probably my favorite storyline in the series. So had to go with Saw 3 for it. Guys, halfway through this video, I realized my battery is dying, so that's why I kind of rushed it along. I would have liked it to be slightly longer, give more of a review of the films, but sorry I couldn't do that. So for now, let me know what you guys think of these sequels. We come back with some more videos very soon, of course. And comment, subscribe. I appreciate it all. Thank you.